Welcome everybody to Game 4 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals in our all-franchise team tournament. Baltimore is up 3-0, and they could pull off the sweep here today and advance to the next round. And they'll be facing STRASBERG, who makes his second start of this tournament. He did not fare so well in his first going, giving up 5 runs on 8 hits. He did strike out 7, but he gave up 2 big home runs in that game. And so he's trying to right the ship in his end. And he'll have a tough road to hoe here with the red-hot Baltimore Orioles. On the mound for Baltimore will be MCNALLY. And here's the lineup. Baltimore, nothing's really changed for Baltimore the whole series. Pretty much the same lineup. George Sisler will lead it off at DH. Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Jones. Batting third, the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Batting fourth and cleanup, Cal Ripken, playing shortstop. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Frank Robinson. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Ken Williams. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Bobby Grich. And batting ninth, the catcher, Rick Dempsey. So, here we go. Strasberg throws down the rosin bag, steps on the mound, and here we go. He looks in, he sets and delivers. 4-1-2. That's a ground ball towards second and through into right field. A base hit. Vidro could not get to it. And a leadoff single for George Sisler. And that'll bring up Adam Jones. Adam Jones batting .333. He's got a couple RBIs. The pitch to Jones. 2-4-2. There's a little looper out to left field. It's going to drop in. Raines can't get to it. He broke the wrong way, and Sisler's going to head over to third. What a heads-up play by George Sisler. And runners at the corners and nobody out for Baltimore here already. It's going to bring up Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray hitting .292. He's hit a couple home runs and driven in 6 runs in this tournament. 3-4-1, and we get our first possible rare play. And it is. Runners at the corners, 3-2. Oop. Okay. Good thing I hit the 3 first. Almost screwed that up. 3 and a 2. Deep fly to low left field. Raines chases down the ball near the warning track. Both runners tag up. Sisler scores, but Jones is going to be thrown out at second base for a double play. So they get 2 outs, and they're willing to give up that run for 2 outs. Nice play and nice heads-up play by Raines to throw to second to get the out. 1-0 Baltimore on the sacked fly. I always wondered that on a play like that, it's a double play. Because I know on double plays you don't get an RBI. Do you get an RBI for a flyout? No, you don't. So Murray does not get the RBI. He doesn't get credited for a... That's weird. Does not get credited for the at-bat because it's a sac fly, but he doesn't get the RBI because it was a double play. I always wondered that, and now I know. And 2 outs, nobody on. It's going to be Cal Ripken stepping up. 385, 7 RBI. 6-4-5. Base hit. This one's headed towards the gap. Guerrero quickly gets over. Ripken's going to try for second. No, he's going to stay. He is going to stay at first and keep the single. Doesn't want to take a bat out of hands of Frank Robinson, who steps up 286. He's got 3 homers and 4 RBI. The pitch to Frank, 3-3-3. There's a line drive to center field, caught by Dawson. And the inning is over. They limit the damage to 1 run on the sacrifice fly. And it's 1-0 after half an inning. Baltimore on top. Dave McNally takes the mound, and McNally has only gone 2 1/3 innings in this tournament so far. Just not a lot of run. He averaged from 68, 69, and 70, averaged 18 wins, 13 losses, a 3.03 ERA. And the left-hander will face this lineup today for Washington. Leading off in left field, Tim Raines. Batting second, the DH, Rusty Staub. Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Back in the lineup today, the center fielder, Andre Dawson. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Vlad Guerrero. Batting sixth, the catcher, Gary Carter. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ron Fairley. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Ian Desmond. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Jose Vidro. Tim Raines will lead it off. He's batting .353. He's been cold the last few games, though. 144. And McNally gets him on the curveball, strike 3. 1 out here in the first. Here comes Rusty Staub, hitting .250. He does have an RBI, 615. He pops it up. This one might carry out to center field. It does. Jones will make the grab, 2 away. It's going to leave it up to Anthony Rendon. Rendon's averaged .226, but he's had 4 homers and 9 RBIs. The pitch from McNally, 6-5-1. Sweeping curveball and a cut and a miss. Struck him out. So 1-2-3 go the Nationals. We head to the second. 1-0 Baltimore leads it. Here's Ken Williams to lead it off. 381. Couple homers, 7 RBI. The pitch to Ken Williams. 2-1-6. Little tapper. Back to the mound. Strasberg fires it to first, and the runner is out. And unfortunately, that means Ken Williams is going to miss the next game. So be it game 1 of the next series, or if this one goes to the 5th game. Here's Brooks Robinson. 3-4-4. Possible rare play. It's going to be a foul ball. Sky towards the right field line. Down the Redro running towards the dugout. Reaches up and can't get it. It's going to get out of play. So back in the box is Brooks. Brooks struggling at the plate. 160. 3-5-3. There's a line drive caught by the shortstop Desmond. So Brooks hit it hard, but right at the shortstop. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Bobby Grich. Bobby Grich is batting .217 with a homer and 4 RBIs. 4 RBIs. 3-2-5. And there's a short fly ball to right. Guerrero makes the grab. The inning's over. We head to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Andre Dawson will lead it off. He's hitting .172 with a homer and 6 RBI in the tournament. Whoops. Just lost my dice. in between my... It's like in the cracks of the desk here. Alright, here we go. 4-1-3. That's a ground ball towards third. Scooped up by Robinson. Turns. Fires to first. No! He's safe. Dawson legged it out. That's back when he had speed. And he legs out the infield single. Robinson made a nice play on it. So leadoff hit for Andre Dawson. Here comes Vlad Guerrero. 4-1-4. Here's a ground ball towards short. And into left field. Dawson stops at second. And Washington has a rally going here. 2 men on, nobody out. Back-to-back singles. And here comes Gary Carter. Carter batted .258 with a homer and 3 RBIs. 2-3-2. Popped him up. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't a pop-up. That's a ground out back to first. McNally's only play is to first, I should say. And Guerrero and Dawson move up. So second and third, only one out. Bring up Ron Fairley. Fairley, just get a fly ball, can tie this game. The pitch from McNally, 5-5-2. Instead, he's going to draw a walk. And McNally's got himself in trouble here. Oh, do not come up wild pitch because McNally is a 2. It's going to be a possible wild pitch. And it gets away from Rick Dempsey all the way to the backstop, and runners will move up into score. Comes Rendon, and it's 1-1 here. And still only one out for Ian Desmond. They got the infield in. 6-4-3. There's a base hit. 1 run in. Here comes Fairley rounding third. He's going to score. A 2-run single. And Desmond is going to try to get to second. The throw. He's in there safely. Desmond slides underneath the tag. And it's a 2-run single from Ian Desmond. Washington has the lead, 3-1. Here's Jose Vidro. 357, 1 homer, 5 RBI in the tournament. The pitch. 2-5-4. He struck him out. Vidro with a cut and a miss. 2 away. It's going to leave it up to Timmy Raines. Raines struck out his first time up. 4-2-4. On the ground towards short. Ripken's got it over to first, and the inning's over. But the Washington Nationals strike for 3 runs. And they now lead it 3-1 as we head to the third. Rick Dempsey will lead it off. 2-6-5. Fly. Got him on strikes. First strikeout for Strasburg. That'll bring up George Sisler. Sisler singled. He's 1 for 1 in his first trip. 3-5-5. There's a line drive to the outfield. Right fielder Guerrero comes in, makes the catch. Leaning in, and it's 2 away. It's going to leave it up to Adam Jones. Jones singled his last time up. Or his first time up. He's 1 for 1. 6-3-6. Got him on strikes. Strasburg throws the fastball by him. And that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Baltimore Orioles. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 3-1 Washington. Rusty Staub leads it off. The pitch from McNally, 3-6-3. That's going to be a line drive. Headed towards second, caught by Bobby Grich. One away. Anthony Rendon steps to the plate. He struck out his first time up. The pitch from McNally, 3-4-2. Possible rare play. It is going to be a rare play. 5-4. Texas League pop-up. Right field. Grich going out. And can't make the play. It's going to drop in. Oh. Home field advantage. Luckily, no, it's not. Oh, home field advantage. He makes the catch as him and Frank Robinson collide. Grich is shaken up, and he's going to have to be taken out of the game. Because it's equal. It was a 1-1. Wow. Grich. He held on to that ball. And he's going to have to come out. That means Brian Roberts is coming in. To play second. It's going to bring up Andre Dawson. 2 outs and nobody on. 3-6-2. And Dawson lines one into left field, base hit. A one-hopper scorcher fielded by Kenny Williams, and he throws it in. That's 2 for 2 for Andre Dawson. That'll bring up Vlad Guerrero. He singled his last time up. The pitch. 5-4-1. He gets the roll on the M chart here with a man on. Luckily, a 6, and there's nothing going to happen. Just a break in the action. He steps off the mound. McNally does. Stares in. Pitches. 2-6-6. It's a fly ball. Center field. No, not deep at all. And Adam Jones makes the grab, and the inning's over. They strand a man. Baltimore, though, loses their second baseman. And we head to the fourth. It's 3-1. Washington. Eddie Murray leads it off. He got a sac fly, but it was a double play as he flew to left, and then Raines, heads up play, fired it into second to get the runner for the double play. Here's the pitch to Murray. 2-4-3. Little looper, and Dawson's going to dive and make the grab. Andre Dawson come racing in. Extended to make the catch for the first out. One away. Here's Cal Ripken. 4-6-3. It's ground ball to third. Rendon fires it over to Fairley for the second out. Here comes Frank Robinson. He lined out. He's 0 for 1. His first trip to the plate. A pitch from Strasberg. 6-2-1. There's a drive. Possibly. Gone! Frank Robinson deposits it into the left field seats. A home run to get Baltimore within a run. For Frank, it's his 4th home run of the tournament. 3-2. And that'll bring up Ken Williams. 4-5-6. Ground ball to second. Jose Vidro scoops it up, fires it to first, and the inning's over. But Baltimore gets a run, and they now are down just 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. McNally sets against Gary Carter, who's 0 for 1. The pitch to Carter. 6-4-1. He lines one into the gap. Williams gets it. Carter is going to stay at first base. Here's Ron Fairley. Fairley. 2-5-5. A little tapper. Back to the mound. McNally looks at second, but he's going to go to first with it for the first out. So Carter ends up at second anyways with 1 out. And I'll bring up Ian Desmond at a big 2-run double his last time up. The pitch to Desmond. 2-3-2. Big curveball. Got him looking. Ian Desmond goes down on strikes. The 4th strikeout for McNally. So 2 outs. Man at second for Jose Vidro. Vidro struck out his first time up. 5-4-6. Gonna roll on the M chart. 1-5. That's going to be the 6. McNally steps off the mound again. Vidro back in the box. McNally sets and delivers. 5-3-5. That is going to be a walk. Outside, Vidro will go to first. Runners at first and second, and McNally goes on his B grades temporarily. And he'll face Tim Raines. Can he get out of the inning? The pitch to Raines. I don't think so. He walks Timmy Raines, and the bases are going to be loaded. That might be it for Dave McNally. With Rusty Staub due up. Mike Flanagan will come in to pitch against Rusty Staub, and Staub might not bat here. With the bases loaded, who do we got first base? Staub's the DH, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to bring in Marquise Grissom, who had a great game this last time. I feel he'll be the new DH. Grissom steps in. 2 for 4 in this tournament. And he bats here with the bases loaded. Flanagan averaged 15 wins and 14 losses with a 3.55 ERA. From 77, 78, and 79. He looks in. Big pitch here. The pitch to Grissom. 3-1-2. There's a drive. Oh, he hit it on the button, but center fielder Adam Jones made a nice read on it. And he'll make the grab for the final out. Flanagan gets out of a huge jam there. We head to the 5th. It's 3-2 Washington. Strasberg back to the mound. He'll face Brooks Robinson to lead it off here in the 5th. The pitch. 2-5-4. It's going to be strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Strasberg. And here comes Brian Roberts. Brian Roberts making his first, or getting his first at bat here of this tournament. He averaged a 287 13 homers, 36 stolen bases from 2005, 2006, and 2007. I wonder how many doubles he had. He had quite a few doubles during this time, I think. He bats here. Nobody on. 1 out. The pitch to Roberts. 4-3-1. Ground ball towards first. Fairly knocks it down. Gets to his feet. Oh, he can't get to first in time. A single for Roberts. He beats it out. And now he might try to get a lead here. And he cannot. It's going to bring up Rick Dempsey. Dempsey. 6-3-2. Struck him out. Strasberg overmatches Rick Dempsey there. 2 away. 4th strikeout for Strasberg. It's going to leave it all up to George Sizzler. 1 for 2 today. 5-1-1. And a little tapper to first base fairly. Flips it to the pitcher covering, and the inning's over. So they strand a runner. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-2 Washington. Anthony Rendon will lead it off. The pitch to Rendon. 3-5-2. Little short fly to left. Coming in is Ken Williams. He'll make the grab for the first out. Here's Andre Dawson. 2 for 2 today. A couple singles for Andre. 1-1-5. There's a base hit. 3rd hit of the day for Andre Dawson. Robinson keeps it in front of him. And Dawson makes a wide turn but comes back to first. Dawson needs a day off more often. He's come back with a vengeance. 3 for 3 today. And now they'll bring up Vlad Guerrero. He's 1 for 2. The pitch from Flanagan. 5-6-5. Little tapper towards short. Ripken charges. Fires it to second for 1. And no relay by Roberts. There's 2 away. It's going to leave it up to Gary Carter. 1 for 2. The pitch from Flanagan. 1-2-4. And he struck him out. Flanagan with a wicked curveball. Gets Carter swinging. And we head to the 6th. It's 3-2. Washington leads it by a run. It's going to be Adam Jones, Eddie Murray, and Cal Ripken here in the 6th. Adam Jones leads it off. 1 for 2 today. 6-5-5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strasberg threw the fastball by him. His 5th of the day. It's going to bring up Eddie Murray. Murray 0 for 1. 4-6-4. Ground ball towards short. Desmond backhands it, turns and fires. Not in time. Murray legs out a single. Desmond didn't get enough on the throw. So Murray is at first with 1 out. And here comes Cal Ripken, 1 for 2. The pitch to Ripken. 1-1-2. Base hit up the middle. Into center field. Murray is going to stop at second. So runners at first and second, only 1 out for Frank Robinson. Robinson homered his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. The pitch to Frank. 4-6-2. This might be 2. Ground ball to second and into right field. Vidro misplayed it. It's into right field. And into score comes Murray, and we're tied at 3. Oh, Vidro could not, broke the wrong way and totally misplayed that grounder. Should have been a double play. So first and second with one out. Now Ken Williams steps up. The pitch from Strasberg. 5-3-1. And oh, he hit him in too tight. And Williams is on first, and the bases are loaded. Strasberg in trouble. It's Brooks Robinson who's 0 for 2. The pitch to Brooks. 5-3-1. Ground ball to third. They get the force at second, but no double play. A run comes in, and Baltimore takes the 4-3 lead. Rendon tried to turn the double play, but again, Vidro could not get the ball out of his glove in time, and the relay was not in time to get Robinson. Vidro having a rough go of it here in the sixth. It's 4-3 Baltimore. Now Brian Roberts comes up. Uh-oh. Oh, 6-3-6. He struck him out. Ends the inning. And it's 4-3 now with 2 runs coming in for Baltimore. New pitcher for Baltimore will be here in the sixth. Going to bring in Jack Powell. Jack Powell averaged 14 wins, 11 losses with a 3.25 ERA from 1908, 1909, and 1910. And looking at his card, you can see he gave up a lot of hits, but did not walk a lot of people, and he did not give up homers. They just need him to hold for a couple innings here to try to get to that closing bullpen. Ron Fairley will lead it off. He is 0 for 1 today. 6-1-1. There's a fly ball deep to left. Williams going back. He makes the grab at the track for the first out. Here's Ian Desmond. Desmond 1 for 2 with a 2-run double and a strikeout. The pitch to Desmond. 5-6-4. Fly ball center field. Jones takes a couple steps back. Makes the catch, 2 away. Going to leave it up to Jose Vidro, who had a rough defensive inning in the Baltimore half. Tries to atone for it. He's 0 for 1 today. The pitch to Vidro. And again, I cannot keep my white die contained. 3-6-1. That's going to be a base hit into center field. So Vidro slaps the single, a 2-out single, and it'll bring up Rock Raines. He's 0 for 2 today. 4-2-5. A ground ball to short. Ripken fires it to first, and they get Raines by a couple steps. We head to the seventh. It's 4-3 Baltimore. Rick Dempsey will lead it off. He struck out twice today against Steven Strasberg. 5-1-3. And a ground ball to third. Rendon over to Fairley. 1 away. Here's George Sizzler. 6-4-3. There's a base hit over the head of the left fielder, off the wall. Bounces toward center. Sizzler on his way to third. And he is in safely with a 1-out triple. I believe that's his second triple. Oh. Yeah, second triple of the tournament. And Strasberg is gassed. Strasberg ends up giving up 4 runs on 9 hits. He did strike out 6, but they're going to the pen here in the 7th. Javier Vasquez will come in to pitch. And he'll face Adam Jones here, who's 1 for 3. The pitch to infield's in. 6-4-2, that's going to get a run in. Base hit towards the gap. In left center field, Raines. They're going to try to head him to second here. The throw. Oh, they got him. Raines with another. He threw out a runner at second early in the game, and now he's got another assist as he gets the runner Adam Jones at second. 2 outs. Here's Eddie Murray. 4-6-4. 4-6-4 on the ground towards short. It's in the hole. Backs by Desmond. He turns and fires. Got him! What a throw. He put a little more mustard on this one, and he gets him for the final out. But Adam Jones drives in the 5th run for Baltimore. They lead at 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Jack Powell still on the mound. Here's Marquise Grissom, 2-1-6. Little chopper back to the pitcher towards first base. He's going to take it himself all the way to first. Steps on the bag, and he 1 away here in the 1st, or in the 7th. Here's Anthony Rendon, who's 0 for 3 today. 3-2-5. Line drive, caught by the second baseman Roberts for the 2nd out. And here comes Andre Dawson, 3 for 3 today. The pitch to Andre, 3-4-4. We got a possible rare play. Nope, possible hit. Little chopper out to the mound. It's going to be a tough play for Powell. He throws. Got him! What a play! Dawson almost had himself another infield single. Instead, it's a 1-2-3 inning for Powell and the Orioles. We head to the 8th. It's going to be Cal Ripken to lead it off. He's 2 for 3 today. 5-2-1. He struck him out. Oh, I don't know why that column 5 always plays with my head. It's a fly out, 1 away. Here's Frank Robinson, who's had a big day. He's driven in a couple runs with a homer and a single. He's 2 for 3. The pitch to Frank. 4-2-1. Chopper towards first. Fairley's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. And there's 2 away. Ted Williams steps in. Williams 0 for 2 today. The pitch from Vasquez. 1-6-2. Got him on strikes. 1-2-3. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Washington down 2. Here's Vlad Guerrero to lead it off against Jack Powell. 5-6-6. Ground ball to short. Ripken sidearms it to first for the 1st out. Gary Carter steps in. He's 1 for 3. Powell sets and delivers. 6-1-3. Here's a fly ball deep to left field. Williams going back. He stops at the wall, makes the grab for the 2nd out. It's going to leave it all up to Ron Fairley. we're going to get a pinch hitter for Fairleigh. It's going to be Larry Walker. Larry Walker steps in against Jack Powell. The pitch, 2-4-6. Little looper out into right field. Frank Robbins is going to come in and make the catch for the third out. Washington down to their last at bat. And Baltimore coming up here in the top of the ninth. 5-3, they lead it. Vasquez is still out there. He has pitched pretty good today. 1 2/3, allowed just 1 hit. Tim Wallach will come in to play first. Brooks Robinson will lead it off. 3-4-6. And we got ourselves a possible rare play. It is. 2-5. That is going to looping drive right. Home field advantage. You get to add 1 to the home's defense. So now Guerrero come racing in, and he'll make the play. Guerrero with a nice catch there, 1 away. Here's Brian Roberts. Wait a second. Yeah, Brian Roberts. That was Brooks Robinson who hit a little Texas leaguer out to right. Guerrero made the play. 1 out. Here's Brian Roberts. 1 for 2 today. 2-4-6. Little fly ball out to right again. And again, Guerrero comes running in and makes the one-handed grab for the second out. Leaves it all up to Rick Dempsey. Dempsey 0 for 3. 3-3-2. And there's a base hit. Lined into left field, a rope out to Raines. And that's going to be it for Vasquez. Here in the ninth, it's going to be Tim Burke coming in to pitch. And he'll face George Sizzler. Sizzler's tripled his last time, but he's got 2 hits today, 2 for 4. Man on, 2 outs. The pitch to Sizzler. 2-5-1. There's a little dribbler out to the mound. Burke's going to get it, fires it to first, and the inning's over. So we head to the bottom of the ninth. Washington. And needs 2 runs to tie. Jack Powell is going to leave, and he did a heck of a job. 3 innings, allowed just 1 hit. Did not walk anybody, did not strike out anybody, but he just filled some innings there that they needed. And now it's going to be Greg Olson to try to close it out. Greg Olson against Ian Desmond, Jose Vidro, and Tim Raines. Olson has only pitched an inning. There's not a lot of run or a hit in the tournament. Here's Desmond, who's 1 for 3. He's doubled in 3 trips. The pitch to Desmond. 2-1-2. A chopper towards short. Ripken charges, fires the first, and they get him. 1 away. 2 outs away from the Orioles sweeping away the Washington Nationals. It's Jose Vidro. And Vidro is 1 for 2 today. Sorry. The pitch. 5-1-1. And draws the walk. A 1-out walk, and Vidro's on for Tim Raines. Tim Raines 0 for 3. He has struggled in the last 3 games. The pitch to Tim Raines. 6-3-1. There's a little strike three. Got him. Dempsey framed that one nicely. And there's two away. It's going to be all up to Marquise Grissom. Grissom might not bad. Let's see what we got for lefties. Bryce Harper will come in. It's going to leave it all up to Bryce Harper. Harper, for the Washington Nationals, averaged .289 with 31 homers from 15, 16, and 17. The pitch to Bryce. 3-3-5. There's a drive towards the gap. It's going to get down and through to the wall. Vidro rounding third. He will score. Harper might possibly get to third. Let's check. No, he'll hold at second. But a big RBI double by the pinch hitter, Bryce Harper. And it's 5-4. And now Anthony Rendon steps up. Olsen against Rendon. 2 outs. Runner at second. A base hit would tie this game. Rendon struggling 0 for 4 today. The pitch to Rendon. 2-6-2. This should do it. Fly ball center field. Jones gloves it and the game's over. Baltimore holds on as they sweep away the Washington Nationals. Mike Flanagan gets the win in relief. Strasberg takes the loss. Olsen gets the save despite giving up the RBI double to Bryce Harper. Frank Robinson, the MVP of the game, with the big home run in the game. He also had an RBI single. Baltimore will lose Ken Williams for Game 1 in the next round. Let's take a look at the box score. 11 hits from the Baltimore Orioles, 2 each from Sizzler, Jones, Ripken, and Robinson. And Robinson with 2 RBI led the way. For the Nationals, Andre Dawson had 3 hits. And he was about the only hitting, except for Bryce Harper, who had that big double in the 9th. McNally only lasted 3 2/3. 3 runs, 5 hits, struck out 4, but he walked 3. Flanagan pitched an inning and a third of 1-hit ball. He gets the win. Jack Powell is the low-key MVP as he got pitched 3 innings, allowing just 1 hit. And he did a wonderful job. Vasquez did the same thing for the Nationals. He went 2 1/3, allowed just 2 hits as he kept the Nationals in it. But there you have it. Let's take a look and see who gets the MVP of this series. 3 players had 6 RBI. Eddie Murray and Frank Robinson and Ken Williams each belted 2 home runs. It's hard to really pinpoint one person here. Adam Jones and George Sizzler each had 7 hits to lead the... well, Cal Ripken had 7 hits as well. I think we're going to give it... Cuellar pitched well, his only start. Really didn't have a starter pitch more than 1 game, so it's hard to give it to a starting pitcher. Relief, how many games? Zach Britton. Nah, we're going to give it to a hitter, and it's going to be... They're going to give it to... Cal Ripken. No, can't do that. Eddie Murray is going to get it. 2 homers, 6 RBI, hit .353, 6 hits, scored 6 runs. Yeah, Eddie Murray is the MVP of the series. They outscored Washington 31-14. Out-hit them 48-31. Only one error in the whole entire series, and that was by Washington. So again, that's it from National Park. Washington gets swept by the Orioles as the Orioles move on, and our next series will be the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees in a round 2 matchup. Let's take a look at the bracket. I still don't know why they have Oakland over here. Oakland hasn't even played a game yet. But anyways, Baltimore moves on. They will play the Dodgers in the next round. That should be a good series. So far we have the Angels against the Braves, the Twins against the Pirates, and the Dodgers against the Orioles. New York or Boston will play Detroit or Oakland in the round 3. So that's it from here. We're going to have Clemens against Whitey Ford in game 1. I look forward to that one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next series.